Dr. Jekyll, I will not put my life in any other man's hands. Prometheus been chained to that wall since the castle was built. And of course, Victor Frankenstein, a great friend of mine. Last but not least, my great son Hamlet.
Thank you, dear uncle. I'd like to take a moment and reflect on the events leading up to this glorious occasion. My uncle is now king because my father was found dead in the garden, and he has married my mother. Thus, I crown my uncle king.
The king is dead. God rest his wicked soul.
So what's that?
Dr. Jekyll. Are we allowed to ask the cause of death?
Cause of death? Undetermined. You must not.
Oh, obviously you didn't do it. You were chained here the whole time.
Yeah, well, I've been punished.
Pretty solid alibi.
Alright, well, you can say so.
Yeah, those chains, they look pretty sturdy there.
They definitely are. I would have got out if they would have.
Alright. Go.
I said that I stay true to myself and what I think is good, and what I feel is right.
And has he crossed your path?
Has the king crossed my path? Well, I wouldn't say that I'm as well enough acquainted with him to know that he's crossed my path.
Alex, based on your previous history, do you think you're a suspect?
Do I believe I'm a suspect? Well, some don't like my temper and some don't like the way that I am, but I guess that is for the other vegetables to decide.
I have a question.
Yes, my friend watched.
I saw you get up while we were eating. Where'd you go?
Oh, earlier in the night I just had to step off for a minute.
For what?
For one, of course, I just strolled over into the Holly Wally. Make a nice little, my friend.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Do you plan on pleading insanity?
Pleading to what? I am insane!
You are.
I do not plead!
Hello, good sir. Who are you? What do you know about the recent occurrences?
What occurrences?
The king, he's dead. Did you not know this?
Oh, yes, I did.
Oh, you did? Really? What are your thoughts on this?
I guess it's unfortunate, but sometimes maybe it's not as unfortunate as it seems.
You guess it's unfortunate?
I suppose.
You suppose. Now, do you think the king deserved to die?
Everybody deserves to die in their own way.
Alright. Now, there are some rumors around that you are linked to other occurrences such as this. What are your comments on that?
Occurrences as in murder?
There have been rumors that you have been involved in murders previously.
I'm not a murderer, sir.
Okay then. I'm sorry, did I happen upon...
My brother, I know nothing of the sort.
Are you accusing...
Ring! I believe this ring belonged to the king, sir.
I know nothing of the sort.
Did he steal that ring?
I do not know, sir. I know only that he has this ring in a bag.
How did you get the ring?
Of course, it is some fetch that I had found. I don't know. I do not know where that had come from.
Where did you find this ring?
My brother, I don't know. I had found it, and it was a fetch that seemed like it looked of mine. I don't really know.
Alright. Has it that you're all-knowing and all-seeing, so what went down right here?
I can't change the course of history.
You can't change the course of history, but can you reveal it to us?
I cannot.
You cannot. Why?
Because
That would be changing.
that would be changing it.
Good evening, Prometheus.
Congratulations on being coming to me.
Thank you. I would like to shake hands with you, but you're chained to a rock. Yes. This castle was built upon you because you were just there. And we built it.
Nice castle.
Thank you.
Alice in Wonderland looks too innocent to me.
Mr. Hyde, I believe.
How are you?
Oh, I'm on it, of course, but I will to come home.
You know what?
what happened to King Claudius' ring?
King Claudius' ring?
Ring, yeah.
It's been stolen.
Has it been?
It has. Who do you think is behind it?
Probably one of his esteemed guests, as he said, as he put earlier tonight.
Do I detect sarcasm?
Nay, no sarcasm.
Now, I'm wondering if you had somebody do it and told them if they did it, they could take that ring.
Diabolical, for sure.
Seems unlikely to me.
You didn't have anything to do with the king dying.
No.
After all, Hamlet, you are known throughout the land as a thinker, not a doer. So perhaps you paid off somebody else to do it for you.
No, I did not. I deal with my own affairs by myself.
Didn't you love the king?
Love the king? No. After
But the king loved you.
the hasty marriage of him to my mother, 2 months after my father's death, left me bitter.
Sir?
I'd love a brandy.
You would.
Indeed.
Word on the street is you also love drinking another beverage.
Would that be cider? Because yes, the rumor's true.
No.
Characters. It's like a resolution.
Hold on a second.
Bread and wine.
This almost brings a close to our evening. Now, as I call on each party, I'd like you to stand and tell us who you think committed the murder and the evidence behind your choice. When Mr. Noyes and Miss Chiavelli plead tonight, it should be clear it was not Victor, the Mad Hatter, Alice, or Claudius.
So, as some thought it was me. Some thought, well, they knew that I was so enthralled with these veshes and the pretty Polly that I would steal maybe. Or that I had written my own name on the guest list, or maybe it was the classical music that was heard in the garden that, of course, I'm in great favor of The Night Sympathy by Van Ludwig, thank you. But it was not me, so kiss my shares, everybody.
Some may have thought it was me. They found a flask that was mysteriously leaking serum in the room. They found a notebook that was conspicuously looking like my handwriting. I was the first one to be found with the body, and I did change into someone that was pure evil. But alas, it was not.
Many figured it was me. I had a very clear motive, that is true. But I did not have the will to kill someone so close to me. So, even though I became king after his passing, I did not kill him.
Yes, everybody, it was me. I began outside uninvited, and I was not on the guest list. If you would have seen the body, it was in a respectful position, which I've had a problem. I cannot embarrass anybody. I'm actually a nice monster, believe it or not. If you would have noticed the cloth in the king's hand, it is from mine. It is from my shirt.
Fine detective work.
If you would have looked closely on my shirt, there would have been blood, and there was also blood on the king. And if you would have listened to these hints, it would have gave away possibly where my whereabouts were at the time and why I would have had the reason to kill the king. And if you were to look very closely, there's one piece of evidence that was very hard to discover, and it was a feather on me, and it was from the pillow of the strangulation. That was it.
And now we'd like to announce the winners of tonight's Mystery Dinner Theater. We have asked each party to provide who they think the murderer is, as well as the pieces of evidence you found in the motive. In third place is Michael Shabbat. Please come up and get your gift certificate to Dunkin' Donuts. In second place is Ann and Jeffrey Hill. Please come up and get your gift certificate. the gift certificate to Saladino's restaurant is the Bruce Lycan family party.